This is the Illusion, reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. I'm here in Santa Monica, in front of Sheila Kuehl's house. I believe she's an LA County Commissioner. So we're here because we're trying to show up for the small business owners of Los Angeles County. Because if we don't show up, no one's going to show up for us, man. And it's one of those things. We live in a county of 10 million people. 10 million people. This is all that shows up, man. I don't know if that's good that anyone showed up, or if that's bad because there's apparently 10 million people sitting at home while our economies and our small businesses are destroyed. So these people over here are all restaurant owners who have had their restaurants shut down by the executive orders of Herr Kommandant, Governor Newsom. And we got to start showing up, man, for ourselves, for our communities. There's no time to wait for somebody else to show up. It's the hour is growing late. Thank you, whoever donated orange. I can't read. If you don't have a, hold on. If you don't have a small business, all you have is the soul-sucking corporations. Yeah, dude, this is all about the small businesses. And this is about, like, look, the person who lives in there at, where are we, dude? Pearl Street, 32nd, Santa Monica, Sheila Kuehl, right in there. This person there, she voted to mandate these restaurant lockdowns, and then 3 hours later went and ate at a restaurant. So I don't believe they even believe it, the politicians, because this has become super political. This has nothing to do with health, because if this had anything to do with health, they would have been getting everybody healthy this summer. They would have encouraged everybody to grow their own fruits and vegetables in their gardens. They would have gotten everybody to clean up their diets and boost their immune system. But alas, the politicians only see fit to shut down hardworking people's businesses. And how this all started, if you don't know, there's a video that's been going around. The gal who started this, her restaurant was part of the shutdown, and right next to it, the movie industry's exempt from all the same rules. So she went out, showed up to her restaurant where she has her outdoor dining set up, and right across the parking lot, 50 feet away, was a full movie set in full, just, they don't have to comply. So you have a totally unfair system. Like, if you want to go the whole hype, that if you're a fear person and you want to go the whole hype, well, then shut it all down. But you can't just select big businesses to stay open while these people are forced to suffer. And these people are giving testimonials of them being restaurateurs and bar owners, and they have staff and employees and mortgages and rents and bills, and they're being denied their liberty. They're being denied their right to pursue liberty. Their constitutional freedoms are being overran by tyrannical rule, man. It's once again, we are just sitting back while they're stealing our children and our grandchildren's future right in front of our eyes. Again, as a 51-year-old person, I'll sacrifice my whole deal so that my children can have grandchildren, and they can have grandchildren that can grow up in an abundant and fruitful reality. And it's time for the older generations to stand up for the youth, for the children, for the little guys, the littles. The littles deserve us to stand up for them. This doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm willing to go all in for our children. But we have people that live here that are oath breakers. So most people don't understand is your elected politicians swear an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution. Sheila Kuehl is an oath breaker. She She decided she could just break her oath and deny these people their constitutional right. And they're not even arguing against any of this. These are safe operators that have done everything they can to comply with the government orders to alter their businesses so that people can dine safely and they can continue to make an income and support their staff and families. So these aren't a bunch of scofflaws. These aren't a bunch of people that are thumbing their nose at the government mandates. These are actually people that have been trying to comply and work within these things, and that's their folly. Because here we are 9 months later. Remember we were just going to flatten the curve for 2 weeks? 9 months later, these people right here actually did wrong because they complied at all. Because you should not have to comply in a free country based upon faulty science. And the numbers are pretty clear at this point.
But she got shut down. She couldn't have outdoor dining anymore, but he can. Right? He can. And so I came here to support you guys because I want to be a part of this. This is wrong. Our small businesses are suffering. They cannot recover any longer. This pandemic is bullshit. Walmart and fucking Costco have made a fucking killing during this entire year.
Walmart and Costco making a killing. That's right, man.
Where we can and cannot shop, fuck that shit, right?
I'll always say when you're doing that kind of public speaking, you probably want to leave the profanity out. You are trying to get a soundbite from the lying news media. Because these guys are complicit back here. The news media people are criminals as far as I'm concerned, just like the politicians, because they're just sitting back. They're not reporting on what's really going on.
Because they developed it. Our government is corrupt. They're evil. We need to stand up together tonight and fight. Everybody, every business owner, stand up, put a flag in front of your store, and say, we the people demand to stay open. Fuck you, Newsom. Fuck you, Garcetti. Yeah.
Well, again, man, is when you're going to take the public microphone, dude, I don't know if the F-bombs are the most effective route, but I get the sentiment. I think I actually agree on a level, but then again, you have to somewhat play into a media-friendly hand. And again, you just always repeat the message over and over again. But here we are. I will tell you that I did hope that there would be tens of thousands of people here, since, in case you aren't aware, is India has 250 million people doing a general strike right now. Hundreds of thousands of people have taken the streets of France. And this is all America's got to offer, man, is what? 100 people. And I bravo to the 100 people who showed up here, but shame on America, man. America, you're letting it all fall apart, dude. Because apparently people around the world know the ability that one individual combined with other individuals has. And look, man, tyranny can only exist if you're complying with it. Tyranny can't exist without your complicity.
Too much media propaganda, man. Stop watching fake news. You've been brainwashed. You've been brainwashed by the propaganda. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. You don't know because you don't have a job. You don't know because you don't have a job. You don't have a business. You don't own a business, so you don't know how it is.
See, it's always, again, is people got to understand is you just never engage the counter protesters or whatever they are. It just adds fuel to their fire. Ignore them and they will go away. I'll give this dude courage for showing up. He's heavily, you know what I mean? I'll give him courage. The courage point. Show up. I was up surfing this morning and I was like, look, I'm gonna come support freedom, man. It's again, I don't know what everybody's doing. It's a Saturday. I don't know what's more important than your freedom. But apparently I don't know. We're just here live streaming because should we go take a look? Should we go see what's going on?
Why did you wear a mask? He's touching Why did you wear a mask? You have no intellectual.
We noticed the Thrasher skate shirt.
You're out here just like me. You're out here. Oh, yeah, Messi. Explain the science. Explain the science. You're in my face. I haven't done anything. Back up, man. Free your mind. What's your message? The message is this shouldn't be politicized. We should care about each other and wear a mask. There's zero science behind this bullshit. Leave on the side. I agree.
Hey, no, that's what they want. That's what they want. Okay?
Don't push it. I'm not touching anything. Sorry. I can't do that. Don't do that shit again. Don't do that shit again. Zero hospitals are overrun. You've been brainwashed, bro. You've been brainwashed.
Good, dude. Again.
I'm not saying my political. Hey, man, I'm working.
He's being paid to distract these events. Don't touch him. He's here to distract these events. He's being paid to distract the events. You're not social distancing.
Interesting.
Sorry to go quiet. Every single one. I'm like, how about that? We can all move the red station. Open up LA.
I would say agent provocateur, but I would just say troublemaker. See that? I just give everyone that. Hey, you guys, this gal wants to come through. See how it would be of service. We don't attack cars. I don't get why they're arguing with them. It's the total why. Why bother? What would the Felper have to say with his Thrasher shirt being involved in this?
We don't need anyone permission to work.
We noticed he's not wearing skateboarding shoes. Let's zero in on the shoes. Those are not shoes that a person with a Thrasher t-shirt would be wearing. No self-respecting skateboarder would wear those shoes. So
We're not talking about 70, 76 here, we're talking about 2020.
it's a bunch of noise to me. But I always trip on people that are willing to get so agitated because I'll tell you what, the time to show character is when it's difficult. The time to show character is when you're being challenged. The time to show character is when people are in opposition to you. That's when you're supposed to remain absolutely steadfastly calm if you're going to get your message across.
Open up LA! 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 Open up LA!
So it's interesting. I wish I should have brought my glasses. Stimulus, dude. What are you, some government toady? No. Don't need no stinking stimulus, dude. We need our stinking jobs, all right, to go about our lives, man. There you go. Let us work. People just want to work, man. Nobody wants. By the way, dude, most people don't understand those stimulus checks that you want or think you want. You will be paying 100 to 1 on that. That $1,200 you got 8 months ago or whatever it was, you'll end up paying $10,000 on that because this is going to inflate or deflate the currency. Do you realize that 23% of all the money printed was printed in this last year? What do you think they were printing? Your stimulus checks. It's funny money. You don't want it. It's a curse. It is. We are being cursed by this concept. ET dubs. Trying to read the comments.
From the homeless crisis they see every day on the highway that they're driving. Why do these people want to contribute to that?
Kuehl loves it. She loves it. She loves the homeless problem.
Tell my friend about what you've been doing.
I'm here because I want to...
Motherfuckers shut us down. You never know.
Let's not continuously ask
I did select a sign from the pile, and I think that's my message right there. We all matter, dude. This whole divide and conquer mentality has to be squashed. It's not us versus us. It's us versus these people. These hired toady politicians, man. Like, wherever that kid was, that's the first person you need to be able to communicate with. This whole thing that you can't communicate and you're justified with getting into it, that is what the enemy does. That's what the enemy wants. We have calmer heads must prevail. This dude right here, this guy right here, Agent Provocateur. Wherever he goes, don't go with this guy. Just that guy right there, dude.
Hey, Sheila, how's your $300,000 salary doing?
That's fine.
Can't be angry doing this stuff. Anger is the energy of the vampire. You can show up, you can be impassioned, you can be powerful, but being angry is a fail, no matter what.
Sheila, you're an empty vessel for demonic forces. You're a demon.
Officer, looks like a zombie.
Don't be a vampire. Don't be the vampire's victim, man. Well, let's see. Yeah, keep an eye. Always look out for the agent provocateurs. Anybody who's, I'll tell you what, just protesting 101, anybody who's calling for any sort of negative energy, any sort of violence, start filming them. They are usually the ones that are working for the man. Gotta watch out, man. Agent provocateurs, man, are the downfall of all good movements. It's definitely not this mom with her 2 kids.
Hi. Party in Sheila's. Picnic on Sheila's front lawn tomorrow. Outdoor dining's legal on 32nd and Pearl.
So this is Sheila Kuehl's house, LA County Commissioner, toady for Governor Gruesome. And so if you don't know what happened in the LA County is there was pushback from some other LA County commissioners. There's absolutely no verifiable science as to why they closed outdoor dining for the restaurants. Because that 2 commissioners who fought back were like, show us any sort of scientific evidence that this is either enhancing the coup or not. And they didn't have anything to offer. There's no numbers behind any of this close down stuff. And that's on public record. That's not hyperbole or me making that up. That is actually, if you go to the county commissioner meeting when they decided to shut down the restaurants in LA County, 2 of the commissioners pushed back going, show us any sort of scientific proof that the restaurants are spreading this stuff. Let me see, what do we got here? Let's see if I comment. Yeah, we're not sheep. Yeah, don't comply, man. This is the time to no comply. Look, again, is what's going on in France. What happened in India last week? 250 million people did a general strike in India this last week. Look at the photos from France, dude. We as a people probably need to pull it together a little bit. At this point, I think we do need to have a general strike and put these people. This woman apparently gets paid $300,000 a year. Don't quote me on the number on that. I don't know for sure, but that's what I heard floating around there. So that is rumor. I cannot confirm that, but that's what they're saying. Seems exorbitant to me. But that sounds about right for these politicians, man. They get paid filthy lucre. Maybe someone could fact check that. I could be totally off base on that, dude. Oh, look, I think we got Dave Rubin right here from the Rubin Report. Should we go see if we can get a comment from Dave? So I do, in case, because of this, like I am out of the zone talking, but I did actually bring my bandana just to comply. They asked for people to show up here at this protest with some sort of face covering, though you can see most people aren't. But when you show up at someone else's protest, it is nice to listen, because they do have a way they're trying to operate this. This is coming from a compliant business owner. You get what I'm saying? Like these business owners that are here at this protest have been complying and doing everything that the state has mandated, to their own folly. I'd have to say is their first mistake was doing anything the government had to say that did not comply with the Constitution. But they did, and they tried to make a go of it, and then all of a sudden they got their restaurant shut down, and that just ain't right, man. You know what I'm saying? These aren't scofflaws. I personally don't believe that people should be complying in any way at this point. We all did it. We all took a knee for the team back in what was that? Almost a year ago, 9 months ago. But now this is ridiculous. If it worked the first time, it ain't gonna work. We wouldn't need it now. Yeah, us are fine. Whatever, dude. Again, but that is another social control, because you can look at the numbers. At this point, it's stupid. But it is what it is. I don't know, man.
Knock on wood, I haven't done it yet. Because I have doubt. I have fence. I keep 6 feet apart.
Wait, here's the actual. Let's go. Here's the business owner here. Let me go in and.
They don't want to come out, don't come out. But some of us, to tell people that they have to stay home, that's a luxury. That's a luxury afforded to people that have jobs that can keep them at home, or for politicians like this one that makes $25,000 a month. If you give me $25,000 a month and all my staff will stay home in order to go, right? Yeah. It's a lie to say that we're all in this together. Do you know I'm the heart of my neighborhood? You know how many business owners come and tell me their stories, and I'm crying for them, and I'm just keeping my head down trying to survive. And I said, what am I doing? I'm turning my back on my fellow business people. Now I'm in the same boat. Enough is enough.
You know, the governor, they're reaching the numbers. This is what they're saying by tomorrow. We may be now on a state.
Yeah, he's going to do furthermore because the Restaurant Association, I feel like, got it to California Supreme Court. They're demanding that they show the science behind it, which Barbara Ferrero in the LA Times said they had no evidence and they had no data collected to prove that it was coming from outdoor dining. So if we win, I don't even know, I haven't checked. If we win, how else are they going to keep us down? Then they'll do a full lockdown because then nobody can open. And that way they can crush us. You know, I'm sorry if that seems paranoid. All along I kept going, no, I love my customers. I have older customers. I did everything to keep them safe. And I have a lot of younger, hipper, trendier customers, you know what I mean? But I care about people. Anybody that owns a small business in this community, like Paul was saying, we feed the homeless. We do charities. We support the softball teams. When an elderly person can't, come out, we bring food to them. Like we are the heart of that community. And this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's outrageous, and it's hypocritical. And those words can't even explain it. Do you know how many of my staff members are out of unemployment? One of them is now living on the couch of a friend. The other one's living with 3 people. I know at least 5 bartenders that can't pay their rent and they're running out of unemployment. I mean,
We're heading into more closure, probably for days.
I have a tattoo shop owner, electric tattoo, okay? Derek, amazing, okay? They shut him down and didn't even tell him when he could open. He was calling the hotline. Then he tried to do a couple, like, under the table. They gave him 2 misdemeanors and a $10,000 fine. I have bar owners, Cam, like I said, she can't even open. Sullivan's Irish Pub in the Valley. They literally could not get PPP help and took out their life savings, which is almost gone. Maui Sugar Mill supports the musicians in this community. Where are the musicians? They're getting killed. Why are they not here? Maui Sugar Mill has some of the best bands that go through it. They got no PPP help. They have PPP help. They have no food, so they can't open.
Now, let's get into something, because I think you've covered it well. Why do you think the governor's or the
Why do I think?
You get a sense?
I can't go there. I'm not going to even try to delve in there. I don't know. You know, I can't say.
But if you could talk to him.
All I can say is, even someone without a big fancy degree knows economics. I and all these people here know that the cure is worse than the minimum wage was killing the restaurant owners already. We don't even have a tip exception. And they were all falling off like flies. I was the one that, I figured out how to stay alive with minimum wage. They raised minimum wage on small businesses in June or July. Never reported it. The governor never brought it up. That's thousands of more dollars a month in payroll for me in the middle of a pandemic when I can't even make money. Never brought it up. So you asked me, Governor Gavin Newsom, and why did you let unemployment go up or let minimum wage go up $1 on small businesses in the middle of a pandemic?
Livelihoods, and they're talking about a disease that my whole family had, and everybody's suffering from
Sorry.
No, you're good. I think you've covered it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are people signing the, is that Rico?
They are.
Let's get some of that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll be at the restaurant later. I'm going to set it back there.
Well,
afterwards.
yeah, I don't have it open.
No, it's okay. I'm just going to set it.
There's a lot of business owners. I can send some your way.
This kind of approach can end up with a car bomb. You have to start with a Guinness, and he sort of. He kind of looked, when I said car bomb, he kind of looked at me and said, "You start with a Guinness."
Don't report on the crazy shit, please. There's some crazy people. There's only 2. There's Dave who's here.
What's that?
No, did you know what you put you in the bounty?
No. Did I not see?
No. The young woman.
Oh, what they pineapple milk. We saw the big one. We're all
And get that raw, that you here.
yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. On the lawn.
But it's interesting that it's bringing in houses of home beyond one restaurant into a whole big, yeah. Otherwise you're gonna come out.
That might be
We
good.
actually neighbors. Our actually restaurants
This is another restaurant owner over here.
William O'Sullivan.
And the Sullivan, like the Sullivan.
It's very Irish, and I own an Irish pub in Santa Monica, O'Brien's Irish pub. Even if you just go O'Brien.
We'll just do a protest thing.
For the third time.
Yeah. Let's do a protest.
Fellow patriots,
While the
if
movie's
you can show some love today and go visit them. Eat.
I'm very grateful for the bars and the value that
God bless you
organizes
guys and tip well.
It's, you know, we're restaurant owners.
Hey Dave, I got a live stream. What you say out to the world, man? What do you, get everyone motivated for a moment.
Live free, people. Stop thinking that Sheila Kuehl has anything to do with your life. This woman who gets $300 grand a year to do absolutely nothing while these good free people just want to
I
put
texted
food on
Brian
their
last
tables
night
and
and
work
my other
and
friends and they showed up.
accomplish the American dream. There are good guys and bad guys right now, and it's a very easy line to see who they are.
Right on, Dave. Thank you. Have a good one. God bless.
I'm down 50%, 5-0, which means I'm out of business, really, for the most part. And it's not even me. It's the people who've been with me for decades, and it extends that. We're local. So we have people that come in every single week. We see their kids, we grow. So it's not just my wife and I's place, it's my employees, and it's a community. And as I said earlier, I'd be more than happy to have these things implemented if it's proven correctly. Willie spent a fortune on his patio, outdoor heaters, social tables, dividers, thousands and thousands of dollars to try to get some income back, and he's closed up again. All my outside and inside is now gone.
The governor tonight, you know what that?
Yes, I know we're heading for lockdown, but this is not really about the lockdown. The lockdown goes on top of this ban. This ban particularly identifies restaurants as a means of contagion and spreading of the virus. That is why we want to overturn that ban. Because even when we come out of the lockdown, if we're still identified as such, then it will be very detrimental for the rest. They may not open us up again until they start opening up inside. But we all know, and I'm sure everybody knows that this is the outside dining is not dangerous when separated from each other with plenty of that ventilation. And may I add, we are the last ones left. Almost every restaurant on our street is out of business. So we are the survivors. You are crushing the last few people that are left.
We're sitting outside Sheila Kuehl's home.
I'm sorry, you got to take it out. I'm sorry, do you want to do that again? Or you're sitting outside Sheila Kuehl's home?
So unfortunately, I think what you're hearing a little bit, and the thing is these people are going to comply with this lockdown that's coming. Like, that's mistake number one. Don't give the government an inch at this point. They are in bad faith. The government is in bad faith. You heard them, they're like, oh, we're going to comply and we know there's going to be a lockdown. No. No, there's not. Unless you lock yourself down. Don't do it. Wake up, California. Come on. Those are blue check marks going red pill. They haven't quite jumped the thing yet, but the shark's going to jump them. Before they jump the shark will jump them. And I got it, dude.
they know how to get results.
You know, and this, you know, we got a lot of the recall Newsom people here, but so you get the gist of what's going on. We're rallying for small businesses and restaurants in front of Sheila Kuehl's house, LA County Commissioner Sheila Kuehl. We just had. Do you guys like the Dave Rubin, the little cameo by Rubin there? I didn't even know who he was, dude. I just heard someone say it. I was like, oh, that's that guy. But you know, the illusion rolls that way. We're all good with it. Let's see who's this guy. All right, let's check this dude out. I don't know who's he. He's got a guillotine. So there's 5-0 over there. This would be the difference in the rally. I noticed no bricks, no black hoodies, no generally a pretty mellow vibe here. And oh wait, I'm not holding my sign properly, dude. It's 32nd and Pearl right there. It's going to be ongoing protests here for the foreseeable future, from what I gather. Public servants, man, getting paid. What was that? What Ruben threw out the number, was that 25 grand a month? This person gets 25 grand a month to take away small businesses and their ability to operate freely. So anyway, we showed up. We're here. In honor of the people of France, I will be videoing the police right there. This is for anyone in France. I am videoing the police while we still can. Sheila Kuehl is Kuehl. All right, so at this stage of the game, I feel like a skateboarding session's coming on. I think I'm gonna go down. I'm in town. I might as well go down to Venice and skate. Uh-oh. There's a copyright violation in the background. Darn, dude. It's a problem with people just playing music. Kind of jacks up our live streams. Well, so there you have it. With that said, I'm going to cut out on this operation, and I'm going to be heading to. I'm gonna go skate. I think it's time to go grind the coping, and we'll be back. So with that said, this is the illusion. This is the illusion again, doing my very best to provide any sort of truth to what's going on. Make of it what you will. This is what is going on here in Santa Monica to stand up to the LA County lockdowns. And I'm just here reporting for you because you can't be here. I can. And that's what we're doing, is trying to draw attention to what's going on here in the United States of America, dude. Epic fail, right? Anyway, with that said, I'm going to click out. All right, hey, final advice. Look, man, as we move forward into this whole thing, I'm going to say it one more time. Clean up your personal baggage. Make sure you don't have any shadows, any dead weight in your spiritual place. You need to be able to be impeccable in your character. Like that dude, you can't have any anger in your heart. Anger in your heart is what the vampire feeds upon. This is the time for you to get super focused on cleaning up your stuff. Get the loose ends handled. It's going to get rougher before it gets better, baby. You be sure of that. But if you are coming from a place where you're unbowed, right? Bloodied but unbowed, man. And it's about having character right now. Don't let anger, resentment fill your heart. It's what they use. That's their way into us, is anger, resentment. Standing up, getting powerful in your anger is legit, but that's different than running around angry. You get what I'm saying? So with that said, I'm gonna sign off. Use the name tags. Be kind to everybody. Love one another. You can get some hats. Look at these nice pink hats on tan skin. Look good, don't they? Yeah. Hey, baby. And everybody have a beautiful afternoon. Okay. People need to live. That's the truth, dude. All right. How do I end this?